Right now we're waiting for the wood filler to dry on that so we can sand that down. But you know, I just can't stand here with my finger in my nose. I have stuff to do. And one thing that I was thinking about, in our house, our cell phones and our chargers are all over the place. The chargers always end up on the floor and they get stepped on, or Robbie the robot runs over it, you know, and it's just like, it's a catastrophe. So how do we clean that up? Like this. We'll take our cell phone. We're going to make ourselves a little amplification box to where we can set the cell phone in there, and our power cord's going to come in through the box, and when it's not in use, it's going to go into a little notch right there. But when it's in use, you take it off the notch, plug it in your phone, and your phone's going to be sitting here. So we have to figure out the logistics of getting this connected to the phone while it's just right outside the box here. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Cheers. Grab myself 4 pallet board slats. I'm going to go ahead and rip the sides to clean up the edges on them. The sides right there. Then I'll cut these into, probably cut some 6-inch squares. We'll figure out our measurements as we go. Okay. Got lined up right on the edge. There we go. Okay, these are all cut to the same width, and let's just cut ourselves a couple of 6-inch pieces and we'll dry fit and see where we're going to go next. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check your cut angles on your saw. Make sure you're at 0 degrees, because I have a habit of not checking that. But I just happened to check it today. Very weird for me, so I'll find myself a spot that doesn't have a big crack in it, and I'll start there. Okay, 6 inches or so. Okay, well, I took one of my 6-inch pieces and I measured 3 inches here and then 1 inch here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut out this space right here, and this will be the top, and we'll set that on there. And then I actually cut my notch right here, so the notch is easily accessible, so that when you grab your notch, plug in your phone, slide it in. We'll see how that works. I know I'm not supposed to be gluing if it's less than 50 degrees outside, but I think a small project like this will be okay. A couple of drops of my 3-in-1 oil. Keeps my mechanics working just fine in my staple gun here. Just go ahead and put a little bit of glue on here, even though it probably isn't doing any good, but we'll put it on there just for good measure. I don't mind using what I got. One-inch brads. Watch your little piggies. All right. We'll see how it works, more importantly, right? cares how it looks. Functionality is the key. We'll go 3 5/8 by 3 5/8, since I know I have those available. See if that'll fit. I need some motivation. Okay, so I took it in for Sweetie Pie to tell me if she could hear a difference or not. And it's pretty subtle, but it definitely does like bring up the like a bass sound. So that's kind of cool. I'm already thinking of different things that I probably should do. Like I probably should make these sides equal, make this a little bit thinner, maybe make it a little bit shorter. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of amendments here. First of all, we'll go ahead and refigure it to just 5 inches deep. It'll be about 5 1/8 inch wide. And we'll have that 4-inch piece stuck into the center right there on the bottom, and the top part we'll go ahead and set those in. It will have just a 1/2 inch gap for the phone to fit into. And then we're going to utilize the kind of like looks like a keyhole cut to set the wire in, and then we'll still feed the wire in through the back. And I think that will be it. Let's just see how that works. I'm not going to bore you with the construction of that, so we'll just fast speed it. Okay. I got this right here. Let's see how this fits. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw some stain on here. And I realize to the uneducated and untrained eye, there may be some flaws on this piece of wood right here on this project. But to me, it looks perfect. Much better than this thing that we started off with, right? So let's sand this down and throw a little bit of stain on it. Oh, Sandy. This is honey gold. And I think it'll look very nice on here. Let's go find a stick to stir it. Scraps make pretty good stir sticks, don't you think? Who needs a stinking glove? All right, here we go. Hey, an interesting color, I think. We'll let that dry for a minute. We are going to see how this works and get Miko's opinion. Okay, so the box is sitting there on his desk, ready to go. You have your power cord right here, but you want to plug your phone in, but you want to listen to music at the same time, right? Plug it in. Okay, you hear the sound quality? Is that worse or better? Ready? Does it amplify the sound?
A little bit.
I showed my son this project here, and he thought it was pretty cool, but his only complaint was there should be something right about here that'll hold the phone in place so that you can set the phone in there and set it up so you can watch videos outside the box. Got a couple little pieces cut right here, and I will put those on the inside right about there. And that might be kind of a task. Put the first one right there, nice grain up. Okay. Let's see. All right, the phone's gonna sit on those right there. Look at this. Got the cord coming through, the cord's connected, the cord's going through the slats. And we can just set it up right there. And now I'm looking at the screen, and you're looking at my coffee. Perfect. And now I'm looking at the screen, but you're looking at me. That's even more perfect. And here it is. Went ahead and I put the hole in the back of the cabinet, and what a difference it makes on the sound. I mean, it totally, what a change. So I drilled the hole back here and I split the whole thing open because I used one piece of wood for these parts right here, and I had a crack going down the middle. I didn't realize it was as severe as it was. When I went to drill it, it blew it apart. So I'm gluing it together to see if I can salvage this, but ultimately this is it right here. And the cord's gonna go in right here. It'll pop out right here. I think that having that notch to store the cord is kind of pointless because the cord just stays right there. And at least you'll always be able to find it. Plug in your phone, set it up, and by golly, you got yourself a nice little sound box, a little storage area for your phone. You can watch the screen while it's charging, listen to some dynamic music. So excited. I think I have enough to make 2 boxes here. I mean, if I cut everything out the way I should have. You forgot to drill holes in the back. All right. That's a nice little charging slash amplification box. All right, I like it. I gotta plug in my phone because the battery's almost dead. Okay. And there we go. Did you hear the difference in the sound? Come on up. Come right here. Let's see, ready? You can hear it a little bit, huh? And then if you decide you want to watch a video, see that?